welcome back to Bold Bawdy. This is Alina D here with my favorite peoples in the world, my lovely co-host.
She just means me. It's Maddie.
You know, y'all always got jokes, man, and I'm really,
That's
it really
Wesley
grinds
talking
my
shit.
gears.
Nobody cares. Nobody
It really
cares.
grinds
Shut
my
up.
gears.
Shut up.
Motherfucker. And it's your boy Wesley.
Boo. All right, I'm done.
Nah. We're gonna put the cheer crowd in there.
He's going to insert some sort of
Insert
sound effect.
That's bullshit. You know, there's always that one person in the crowd while everybody else is cheering. Boo. That's me.
And can you believe it? We are at our season finale this week.
Ooh, this is where you should insert the air horn.
Vuvuzela status.
Word. Like a true New York DJ.
And so as the end of our season is here, we obviously wanted to keep it fun. We did come at you with a very pretty heavy topic last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. And as we're thinking about, we're in the middle of like the holidays are coming up, like
Yo.
Yeah.
all the stuff is about to go down, which is actually why we ended up switching to having the biweekly and the seasonal episodes, just so that you have a little bit more time to enjoy the time with your families.
We're gonna come out with some bangers though still.
And your friends, because we'll talk about, holidays with the family. That gets a little crazy sometimes too.
I just want to smack everybody in my family. Except Maddie. Maddie cool as hell.
Because he knows I'll smack the shit out of him.
I mean, y'all know how they act around each other on this podcast, so you can be the judge of that.
And it's toned down because we sit across the room from each other.
But anyway, so this is a fun one. We want to obviously give you a little bit of insight into what we'll be doing with the time off. We'll be prepping to bring you some great content when we're back early next year.
More bangers.
The launch date of the new season has yet to be announced, but
More
of
bangers,
course
though.
we will announce that when we can. But we also wanted to do a little recap of like what we talked about this season and highlight our favorite moments. So with that, Wesley, what were your favorite moments of the season?
My favorite moments of the season is when we talked about, having a work-life balance, something that I always strive to achieve because I like to work, which is kind of odd considering.
You always be checking your emails on vacation. That's
I
the
know,
only thing I can't
right?
stand.
Like it's just like it's one of those things. It's like those ticks. Like I need to know what's going on. What's the latest and greatest at work? The boycotting episode. That one I liked for a couple of reasons. Is because like I still feel like we move from, it's like boycott is like kind of like the new fad where we move from this thing to this thing to this thing. And I still haven't gone to go get that nitro cold brew, but me and Lena D, we did walk around the city and we found a place that has nitro cold brew that is not Starbucks, and I still haven't tried it, so I gotta go.
But at least we found an alternate.
Yeah, we found an alternate.
Because
every time I go through the Starbucks, I'm like, man, nitro cold brew, and I'm like, nah, black man got assaulted. I'm good. I ain't gonna do that. And then the booty call episode, which I don't know. I thought that was just pure fun and pure hilarity. So
The guidelines.
the
It
guidelines,
wasn't
yeah.
supposed to be funny. I'm really trying to help people out. Like,
Yeah.
you laughing at
Talk
the
about-
advice that we give? Like,
Talk about all the rules that we have to go through to, adhere to, I should say, to a booty call and calling booty calls. As y'all know, y'all got to tell me way in advance for this booty call. If it's after 6, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying home. I'm old, okay? I'm super old. I don't do shit like that.
You're not getting any booty calls, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what
I was really looking at you.
I'm
like,
just saying.
So who's giving you booty?
I'm
calls?
just saying, like, if I did, I'm old. I can't be doing that.
So okay,
I'm a look.
I
And
know that's
honestly,
not what this is about.
and to be
so essentially, if
I'm of
Lena
the
D-
faithful black man, the faithful black man community. So like, I don't cheat. I don't do anything
it's
like
not even
that.
that. So my question was
All
about
black
to
men
be
don't cheat. 0%.
Lice.
They don't cheat at all.
Lice.
Okay.
Lice, 'cause you
Latinos
like
cheat
skin.
like
Anyway.
17%. Mediterranean people
Anyway.
cheat like 32%. Black
Okay.
men 0%. They
That's,
do not cheat. Get yourself a black man. He'll honor you and hold you dear. And all that good stuff.
So how do you feel as you say all of these lies? Like as all of these lies are
They're not
spewing
lies.
out of your mouth.
They're not
Do you
lies.
feel
I'm
do you,
of
do you
the
feel
faithful
true
black
to yourself?
man community.
Like, is that how
it's
easily
true.
you lie? That's how you know, like,
It's
black men
true.
cheat, because the lies just roll off your tongue. Like, you just said that as if it was.
This is
the
not
truth.
ladies.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Wow.
not snake oil.
That's
Black
crazy.
men do not cheat. Okay,
That's crazy.
0% of the time.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I mean,
Anyway.
it's not.
All other cultures cheat, but black men.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
think
letting
you're,
you know.
you're being
Wow.
a little bit too naive
Wow.
there.
Wow. This is because he's never dated a black man. That's all it is. That's all it is. Date a black man and then tell me that.
We may flirt maybe 2% of the time.
Didn't we do a whole episode about that? Like about what counts as cheating? I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we did.
2%. 2%.
Types of cheating. We've done that.
2%.
0%
Wow.
of actual physical
Is
connection.
that from
with
rounding? Like,
okay.
Are you rounding down to
0.0063869.
So Wesley
he
is
failed in math.
Wesley is forgetting episode 48, Inglorious Infidelity, where he's just forgetting everything we talked about that episode. But if you haven't listened to it, you should.
Like, you just did the absolute most. Anyway, Lena D, let's move on to somebody who has sense. Who are your favorite moments this season?
So I think one of my favorite moments was in episode 4, the boycott for what, where I just got so frustrated and perplexed when we were talking about Kanye's behavior.
Ooh, he's not Kanye anymore.
Oh,
He dropped the con. So now he's just yay.
well, I boycotted him, so I have no idea what's going on in his life.
That popped up on my in my news app. Apparently that's news. But yeah, just so
But
you know.
see, that's how you know I boycotted him, because I had no idea that was even a thing.
That's how you know how bad it is. This man had to change his name. Like, that's what I felt from that. I was just like, he's like, Kanye is dead. I'm just yay now. Sir, it's still the same person. We
But he
know. We ain't
also-
stupid.
Oh, and he also came back and said like that he didn't
apologized.
really mean that. He was like apologizing. He didn't really mean that.
That
whole
money's
comment.
starting to dry up. That's why.
I guess that boycott worked.
That money's starting to dry up
It's too
real
late
fast.
though.
It's
Like,
too late.
I'm over it.
I ain't getting you.
I'm not gonna listen to your shit anymore.
By the way, official faithful black men community has a Twitter
Oh my
account.
God.
It's official FBMA. Go follow them.
Are you
All
done?
faithful.
Are you done?
Nah.
we move on with the topic.
Sorry.
Anyway. But that was one of my favorite episodes, just because I was just like, this is crazy. And I really like that we talked about consumerism and values, because I think most of the time we're just like so caught up in like, we want this, we want this, we want this. And many times we end up supporting companies that really don't match up with our values. And I think that was the first time that we really just talked about the fact that you, as a person spending your money, you should be more diligent about where you are spending your money. So I really like that topic.
Definitely.
And then I've really enjoyed this season just staying true to what we said we were going to do and why we were rebranding and stuff. And so my favorite episodes that we did that in, and like highlighting those issues and really trying to raise awareness, because I know some people are lazy. I know some people don't read the news. I know that life happens and sometimes you can't keep up with the frenzy of all the notifications that come on your phone. But I hope that at least our episodes have reached people that normally aren't the news listening type, and they have at least become aware of some of the shit that's going on in politics, and that encourages you to become involved. But our first episode, Woke in Review, was a good one. We talked about the importance of staying woke. So if you needed to be convinced, you should check that one out.
Yeah.
I already talked about boycott for what, but even episode 5 and family separation and how that's impacting like a large portion of the community within the U.S., especially because, you know, this is an immigrant nation and we try to pretend that we're not.
Bullshit.
And then, the episode 6, Stay Out of My Uterus, was a great one too.
Yeah.
Because most people are saying like, well, a lot of the stuff that's in the news and politics doesn't affect me. But what this episode highlighted is that when it comes to women's rights, they try as hard as possible to keep it under the radar. And so if you're not in your own uterus, like somebody else is going to try to get up in there and control your life. And it's at the end of the day, it's actually your health, because our reproductive system as women is completely different from the man. So they can cut out a whole bunch of shit that they don't even need. And if you're not involved and active of what the issues are for women's rights, like, you know, shit can happen. And so it's important to stay involved, especially as women, because there's just so many topics where it only impacts us, and the people that are in power are mostly white men, don't have any consideration for any of those needs.
Nope. Hell no.
That was a really good one. I enjoyed that one too. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Okay, my turn.
Yay.
So, I just really like this season overall, because I feel like it was, I mean, I know we started off with the rebranding, and we talked about why we were rebranding.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the variety of the topics that we talked about really spoke to that. So I feel like we were a success. Round of applause to me and Lena D.
Yay.
I have to figure out the middle one.
And I guess Wesley was here too. So yeah,
Wow.
whatever.
Yeah, I guess he was here too.
Wesley
Okay.
came for the ride.
Wow.
Word.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
It's a cool ride, though.
I see you, B. I see you.
Wow. You the real MVP. Fuck you.
I ain't say all that. I just said I see you.
You exist.
No, but I did also really enjoy the episode 2, Pura Vida Rethinking Work-Life Balance. I thought that was a great one. And especially for people that are just starting into their career or doing that career change, I think we highlighted some really important things to consider. And also episode 7 was, I think, one of my personal favorites in real life.
Wow.
Where we talked about dating in real life. I'm just saying, like, that shit matters.
Oh, shout out to Sophia.
Oh yeah, our special guest that joined us.
Yes, and I think that was the only episode we had with a guest this season.
we got to have more guests
So,
next season. This
yeah,
season was like we laid the foundation.
If you want to collab with us, let us know.
Yeah, come
Yes, we're down to discuss topics, even if you don't agree with us. I think that would
Yeah.
actually
That would
be
be
a
better.
episode. Yeah,
Sharpen
Because
tonight.
usually it's just me and Wesley debating. So
yeah. you
somebody
guys are
else would
always
be
like-
great.
Yeah.
Because y'all see, I just demolish him every single. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Nah.
I said I'm
I would
joking.
say about 50-50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
60-40. Anyway,
Nah. 50-50.
as long as that statement lets me know that you're acknowledging that you would be the 40. Like, so
Nah,
thank you.
still-
Because you could have
still
been like,
50-50.
no, it's like, yeah, you're right. You are only 40%. But I be busting that ass.
Okay, whatever.
Wesley's like, I'm over it.
I'm over it already.
He's
That's
like
why I
picking and
win all
choosing
the
his
time.
battles.
Yeah.
That's why I win.
Yeah. I don't know about
But no, I think those were my top 2 for this season.
Yeah, I mean, I had a whole bunch of tops, but I kind of just wanted to.
Yeah, you definitely listed like half the season.
Yeah, well,
What were your favorite moments? All of them?
that. All the moments. I had it, all of them.
I think because part of it is like making it easy for people to know which ones they should go listen to.
All of them?
So they should listen to all of them. But now you have a list of all of them.
Wow.
Honestly, looking at it, I feel like the only one that none of us mentioned was episode 3. So we've literally listed all of the episodes except for episode 3. What was that one? Cohabitating?
It's cohabitation trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but I think most of the people that that I know listen are like trying to move away from cohabitating. So,
Hey.
so I don't
See?
think it's applicable to everybody.
So, boom. Thank
so
you.
therefore,
'Cause they
we've
listen to
given
me.
you 90% of our content you should go out and listen to because it'll apply to you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so October's close to an end. It's crazy how like time has flied. Like I feel like this year has like flown
Yeah.
by like a lot faster than other years.
Been ridiculous.
It's like because we're already at the end of October. Halloween's around the corner.
Woo.
November is Thanksgiving is gonna be here soon.
Go vote.
Yes.
Word.
Go vote. And then December, and then it's like freaking 2019.
Presents.
So I
and
don't know. Like
parties.
this time of the year, it's kind of like
Time of
it
year is
could-
great.
Well, no, it's great, but like I feel there's like so it's like a mixed bag of how like shit can go down, right? So you can. I know for me. I mean, I already like fell off the wagon in August. Like it was pretty bad for me because like I was celebrating my birthday.
You got drunk like every day.
I went out partying way too much. I mean, but that was the plan.
In August?
In August.
Yeah.
You did say the whole month of August was your birthday.
Was just like
you legit sent out an agenda for nearly every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
do you still have a liver?
My liver's still there.
Next year, let's just do one weekend, maybe 2.
I think next year I want to do a trip,
2.
so it'll be a week. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah,
you want to come?
How you invite me on her trip?
Yeah,
you family.
You family. Look,
I'm just saying she gotta invite me on her birthday trip. You can't invite people on other people's birthday
you
trips.
coming anyway? Keep going. She coming.
Who does that?
Nah, she coming.
But anyway,
hey, Lena D, we celebrating your birthday. By the way, Maddie's coming.
Maddie coming. It's a done deal.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, all I'm saying is that I'm
Put a
just
fork
gonna
in it.
own up to it. All the partying, I got lax on my workout schedule. I've gained a few pounds and it ain't even fucking Thanksgiving. So,
hey.
But
I didn't even think about that. Damn.
So all I'm saying is like, I'm going to hold my ass accountable because I don't want the end of the year to end in a slump.
All the turkey.
Because you know what happens when you go to parents' house or you go to your friend's house or a friend's giving or whatever, all the damn food, you're like, oh, it's the holidays. I'm going to pile it in.
I'm wearing really heavy, thick clothes so nobody could even tell that I've gained weight. I'm wearing this nice flowy sweater dress.
All the sauce pois.
That's year round. That's not even a holiday food. Ooh. That's what happens when you don't come to
I know, right?
around for the holidays anymore. The Haitian family, you don't even know what we serve.
Nah, not all the fried plantains.
I mean, but it's all delicious food, and so that's the hard thing. So anyway, like my whole thing for the rest of and actually, I've been working on this now since the end of September. But you know, I got back on my regimen. Been going to the gym like. My usual 5 to 6 times a week because I try to get away with only going 2 to 3 times a week, and that shit does not work for me. So as the holidays loom around, it's like I'm gonna ramp up my workout routines because I'm trying to look on fleek for this December like beach vacation we have.
Where we going in December?
Where are we going? Where you want to tell him? You want to tell him?
No,
you want to tell him?
Tell him.
I wish I knew so I could ruin this whole moment, but I don't know where you're going. So can one of y'all just say where the fuck you going?
We're going to Madrid and Canary Islands.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
So
very nice.
Looking forward to that, but I'm getting my beach body ready for the winter. You see how I did that?
Mm-hmm. I did.
So my beach body for the summer, next summer, should be more on point than like a normal summer body. But, you know, I just got to stay accountable. As the end of the year looms by, the holidays come around. And specifically for people, like I feel like a lot of times we wait for like the New Year's to start things right on the like start things on the right foot. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Yeah. To like be like, oh, it's I had to hit a reset button. It's like, you know what? You're in control of your own damn reset button. Just hit reset button right now. Like, and hold yourself accountable. Whether it is that you want to lose weight, gain weight, learn how to cook, or whatever it is, work on your goals. That's kind of what I see happening in the coming months for me. So really just I want to like start running too. Cause in the winter it gets a little like, you know, you want to stay indoors cause it's cold for those of us that live in a place that actually has the 4 seasons.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. So that's essentially what I'm working on for the next few months also. Working on personal and professional goals. I've been putting off getting this license for my job for Lord knows how long.
What'd you get?
Huh?
What'd you get?
Mind your business.
Damn. I'm just curious.
I'm just joking.
No. It's PNP.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I have all the materials. I have everything that I need. I just have not really dedicated myself to studying for it.
You know why?
Because I already know the material and I'm just like, fuck it.
No, it's even simpler than that because I've gone through that when I've gone for my stuff. Is because like I think you recently got your MBA, right?
It's been like 2 years now.
2 years? Okay.
Damn, it's been 2 years already.
Has it really? I thought you recently. Yo,
it's 2016.
Okay.
You know what it was? My graduation ceremony
okay.
At the beginning of last year.
Okay.
But I actually finished the program August of 2016.
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
No, the reason why I was going to say, and it doesn't apply to you, is that like you work so hard and you just like, man, I just want to take a break. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
and then to get back into it, you're like, man, I don't.
That was the reason why I started. But when I finished my MBA program, I was like, okay, you have 3 months to just chill and recover.
Exactly.
Because anyone who's done any kind of master's, whether it was an MBA, MS, MA, whatever, you know, like that shit took everything out of you mentally, physically, emotionally. So you just need to take some time and recharge.
Exactly.
I took a lot of time.
You like 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3 years.
Exactly. But then I switched jobs. I bought a house. Like I'm proud of everything that I've accomplished so far this year.
But it takes a lot of,
Yeah. So now it's just like I've settled into things. So I'm like, okay, refocus. And I'm not waiting until next year. I actually set my goals for myself after my birthday, which was in September.
Hey,
so shout out to all my Virgos. Y'all already know. So that's number one. Also, I've said it since like this summer. I'm working on my summer 2020 body because I try to set realistic goals where I'm like 2019, it might not happen. It might not happen. But 2020 is just like, yeah, I'm out. What up? So I'm starting to work on that now, slow and steady wins the race. And just fixing up my house because goddamn, like
Expensive, isn't it?
I've painted 1.5 rooms.
What?
It's bad, but a lot of stuff is broken down. And also financial goals where I'm just trying to rebuild my savings. So, you have those emergency savings funds and then emergencies come up and then I start feeling uncomfortable because I'm like, shit, if another thing comes up, then I'm going to be in that place where I might not be okay anymore. So I'm trying to rebuild that. So, just at the end of the year I need to be a recluse. So
same here. I'm just like, but it's hard because then like with all the celebrations, like everybody wants you like to do this, to do that, like come for this, come for that.
I'm changing my number.
I've changed my number. You know what's crazy? We went to a wedding and then the day that I got back home, I got invited to another wedding. And I was just like, bro.
Son. And then everybody want to do these destination weddings.
Yeah. No, this time it was here in New York, but I was like, bruh, I'm going on vacation. He was just like, I know your ass is probably going on vacation, but I'm going to invite you to my wedding. I'm like, I'm going on vacation. For real. Like, it's serious. I really have a vacation plan, so I can't make it. I'm just like, man.
I think that was my toughest thing this year was I didn't take any major vacations. Normally I do like 3 or 4 domestic trips and then at least 1 major international trip. This year I was like, okay, be a responsible adult and
we try to do
vacations.
We try to do that this year too, but we failed miserably.
Nah, like you be twisting my arm talking about vacations.
Nah, you'll be like, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that.
I'll be sending you stuff, but
all the time.
I don't think you be biting on it.
You don't have to say yes to everything.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's hard.
You don't have to bite on it though.
I love traveling.
I was just like, let's go to Crete. Let's go to Japan. Let's go to Korea.
Iceland.
And
like, I was like, we haven't even gone to the Canary Islands yet.
She's like,
we haven't even gone to the Canary Islands. Like, what? Who says that? Who says that?
Yeah. She's like, yeah.
We haven't even been to Martha's Vineyard this season. What do you mean? Let's go there.
Hey, we've had plenty of opportunities to go.
I'm so
you get your ass out my face.
I'm done with you. We haven't even been to the Canary Islands. Did you hear yourself when you said that?
Yeah, but we actually have a trip planned to the Canary Islands. All I'm just saying is there's a trip coming up. And he's talking about other trips, and we hadn't even done the trip that's like planned.
I'm just saying.
It's just the way it came off. Like we haven't even done this yet. Come on, hun.
Yeah, that's
the
my thing. Apparently,
you definitely sounded like you're the stay-at-home wife who has like a pet like teacup poodle.
Wow.
Like, oh yes, the children are with their au pair. Bitch is a nanny.
Wow.
Like, that's how that statement came off. I just need to remind all of our listeners, that's not who Lena D is.
No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
Don't judge us.
I do have my
Diva moments.
my diva moments and my exquisite taste, and I can't like say no to a trip if it ever comes up. But
No, I feel you. Like, despite everything I said, there was a bomb ass deal that came up for Hawaii, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
What?
Yeah, so that was already.
Take pictures
happening.
of lava flow for me if that's
No.
still going down.
No,
Why not?
because you're a hoe.
What? What? A hoe? Oh man,
You a
you
hoe
be acting
as
like
long
you're
as
talking about booty calls and shit. What
Yeah,
booty
son.
calls you be getting?
none, because these shits don't come through before 6:30. Nah, but oh, we talked about that. I feel like in one of our episodes, just finding that balance and finding deals. We have to do that next season.
Oh
Where we
yeah.
talk about all of our travel deals, because
Yes.
y'all need to understand how it is that we could afford all of
Yes.
these trips, because we don't got it like that.
No, we don't.
I'll even give you some technical stuff on what you can do to, like, get around some stuff.
Yeah, we'll share all
That
the
sounded
secrets.
mad sketch.
No, it's not sketch at all.
It's,
actually.
It's the way
actually
you said it.
It's,
It's
really
very
cool.
it's very legitimate, and it's
How you can get around some stuff.
I'll teach you after
Shifty
we get
eyes
off.
and everything.
Yeah,
but that's that. You guys just have to wait till next season to get
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
this juicy.
I'll show you once we're done with this.
Because legit, I'm flying to Hawaii for under $1,000 from
Oh
here.
yes,
Like-
I did see that deal.
That I'm not
Yes.
playing.
Damn.
I've flown Emirates for under 500 round trip. Like,
How is Emirates
It's-
anyway?
Emirates
is
is
great.
amazing.
They,
It is absolutely amazing.
Can we do that?
Even on Coach. Like,
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
I've
Like, I just
flown
want to fly Coach.
yeah.
I've flown coach.
I just
on
want
But you know how
Coach.
you fly some airlines on Coach and it's just
Yeah.
like, this is the worst thing ever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No,
AKA
Emirates Coach
United?
is just like, facts.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, we got you guys on the deals.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right.
What's coming up?
So,
go
Wesley,
through
how you ended the year?
So I'm ending the year because I got to recert. As you all know, I'm in IT, so I got to recertify for a couple of exams. One of them I got to recertify in November, so trying to get ready for that. Another one I got to recertify next year around June timeframe, but cross that bridge when I get to it. Right now, I've been taking a lot of pictures. Once we do some of our secret episodes via the mail call or whatever, I will link to my Instagram, my personal Instagram, not the Bold Bawdy Instagram. So, but my thing right now has just been taking pictures, trying to, get a hobby in my life, see the world, take pictures like how I see people. So a lot of times I just take a lot of portraits. So yeah, that's it. That's it really. Oh, and paying these bills.
I mean, that's
kind of
quo.
a requirement.
Yeah.
That happens all the time.
What else? That's really like the major stuff, and then the traveling thing. So yeah. But not too much.
Yeah. Actually, our vacation is going to be during Christmas going into New Year's. So
Yeah.
It's the first year I'm not traveling around that time.
This is the first time we are traveling.
this is the
Oh,
first
really?
time we are traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always travel around that time. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself this year.
You have to go to family. Or, well, you don't have to.
Nah.
No.
That sounds like it would be.
Me and Maddie looked at each other. We're like,
No.
nah.
So, honestly, that speaking of, we all know that this is that time of year, or we're about to be in that time of year that's really stressful. Studies have shown that this is the time where people report the highest rate of depression.
Why is that?
Because family is stressful as shit.
Mhm.
Oh.
And on the flip side, you have people that don't have family, so they get depressed because they're surrounded by people that are like, oh yeah, I'm going to see my family, and it's just like, oh, not nobody. So I guess we also wanted to touch on like how to prepare for this time of year and this season. And one thing I would say is to not be afraid to say no to certain things, because like I said, there's a ton of events. You're going to be invited to Thanksgiving dinners. 3 different family members are going to host dinner. Then you have the Christmas parties, the holiday parties, your work parties, weddings, vacations, all that stuff. And it gets overwhelming. So
Yeah.
I'm the huge advocate of saying no to certain things. and just avoiding things that you know are going to stress you out. If you know that you are a diehard Democrat and you have an uncle who is a staunch Trump supporter that's going to make you want to fight them, maybe avoid that event.
It's like
maybe just don't go there.
Yeah.
Even though people are going to be upset by your absence, just like do it for yourself. Like, do what works for you. If you don't have family in the area or you don't have the money to travel this year like I do, hang out with your friends. I'm such a fan of Friendsgiving. Like,
Friendsgiving or fun?
Absolutely. So,
and you say funds because then like everybody brings a little.
Yeah, it's a potluck. Especially being in New York, where we know a lot of people that live in New York aren't from New York. Mm-hmm. So it's always great to be able to get together with all these fake New Yorkers that are transplanted. Yeah, I said it.
Wow.
I'm just saying. And just do something together, but not feeling like you're obligated to everyone that invites you to something. Like, that's how I keep my sanity.
Yeah.
Just don't stretch yourself thin. Or if you just don't feel like seeing anybody, stay at home. Make some bomb ass spiked hot chocolate. Binge watch something on Netflix. I hear Ozark is really good. I haven't watched it yet.
Ozark good.
Oh, we binged through both seasons.
Yeah. It's
Oh
good.
shit! I didn't even know it was 2 seasons. So see,
Yeah,
there
the
you go.
second season just came out.
You know what's crazy? Like we usually watch like what's the show about the women being in jail?
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, we still haven't seen that season.
Oh, yeah,
but we've seen Ozark.
Yeah, we saw Ozark first.
This season was tough.
And Ingobernable came back too, which I still haven't finished seeing. That's the show with Kate del Castillo. It's in Spanish, but there's subtitles, so people.
You know what's
watch it.
good though? The shock one, Lost in Space. It's a good one. Definitely should check it out.
Okay. Either way, this could be your time. If you don't feel like seeing anybody, this could be the time where you just catch up on all the binge watching, because a lot of offices tend to be closed around the holidays. So just take
work
advantage.
on your goals and stuff too, because like I know I sure as hell have a whole long list of shit that I need to get done.
Goals. Start writing stuff down, start creating plans. But yeah, make sure you set aside time for yourself. Is pretty much like my big thing around this time of year. It doesn't just have to be about family and friends. Like, make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
And that's actually exactly why we're taking a trip during the holidays this year, because every year we spend it with my family, and this year they particularly stress me out a lot. And so I'm saying that I need a break, and I'm going to be in Madrid and the Canary Islands instead.
I have no comment.
I feel like that's a safe thing to do right now.
No comment at all.
No, but that's exactly why I'm always traveling around the holidays. So it's just like, hey, you coming to this? Nope.
No.
Because I'm going to be insert random place here. Like,
Yeah.
See, that's why I like my status in our family as like I don't show up to anything, because it kind of works to your advantage. They don't expect me to be at anything. They don't call me for anything. Thumbs
yeah,
up.
I don't think you even get invited to anything anymore.
Nah, because I don't want to. Because I'd say no and just
He wouldn't go in.
I wouldn't go anyway. I'd be like, give me the finger and move on.
But then
if your mom asked me to go, I would go. I definitely would.
You a liar.
No,
I'm just saying, I show up to things. It's just like, hey, have you spoken to Wesley? Yeah. How is he? I don't know. Call him. But he never answers. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Be at work, man. I'll be working. I work for this bread.
You be doing your own thing, but you also be like, I ain't calling him back either. So you be
like,
delivering
you don't
Yeah, I do
work
that
24/7. You have the time.
No,
Just
for your
choose not
mom,
to.
like your mom, I would answer, or I would give her a call back. A lot of other people, yeah, nah. You asking for money, I'm out. Nah,
Understandable.
yeah, nah, chill.
But
So I think
I think that, well, Wesley, do you have any tips for I think you just gave all your tips. Like,
Yeah, you gave all
don't
the
pick
tips.
up your phone.
avoid people.
Avoid people.
His tip is avoidance.
Oh, no, I have a tip. I have a tip. A lot of times people don't account like money for presents and stuff. So maybe it's a good time to start saving now for presents. So that way, when it comes time to buy those presents, you're not in a big hole like you were. So,
Oh yes, like
so budget.
True.
I think all of us
Budgeting.
are huge advocates for financial stability.
That's what I would say.
Don't go into debt over
No, over
gifts
other
for
people. No, chill.
No.
Yeah.
You don't got to get a fancy ass gift.
No.
It's
I
the
tend to
thought that
like do
counts.
that a little bit, get the fancy gifts and stuff. But this year I'm like, nah, you're going to get the regular gift.
We need that money for our vacations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a $50 gift card to Visa.
No, I'm so here for that. Like,
You get Amazon bucks. How about that? There you go. Buy whatever you want on Amazon. Say thank you, Wesley. And that's it.
Yeah, but
Move on.
but with that being said, I really hope that everybody has a great holiday season.
Yeah.
And obviously, we came up with some topics on this episode. If you have any episode suggestions, even though we won't be releasing any future episodes until we come back in 2019, date to be announced. We are still going to be posting content on our Instagram, Bold Bawdy, Facebook. We'll try to get some Twitter going on too, because even though we're not going to be producing new episodes, we're still going to be around. And so if you have questions, episode suggestions, other podcasters you want to see us collaborate with, or podcasters if you want to collaborate with us, we're here. So reach out. We'll probably be doing some reaching out too, because we do want to get on this
as we're planning
on this docket for next season to get some more collaboration and guests on the podcast as well.
Yeah.
So all that stuff is going to be happening. We're not like going into hibernation at all. We're just going to try to shift our energy on some other stuff and also
I'm going into
to
hibernation. Fuck that.
Well, hibernation means that you're sleeping the whole time, which you're not doing because you're going to be studying for the cert. So
like,
y'all can't see the side eye I'm giving her.
That's why I started laughing.
You're not the boss of me, Lena D.
You're not.
Well, I'm going to hold you accountable for your goals, though.
Hey.
She's going to come back and be like, so about that PMP. What PMP? She's going to play back this episode. Keep playing. See, I was just joking.
So, yeah, that's the other thing, too. Find somebody to hold you accountable during all this mess.
Word. That means I'm going to hit you up and be like, how many times you been to the gym this week?
I'll be like, it's my 6th day. It's my rest day.
It's my 6th day.
Really? Because it's Wednesday, so you're lying.
Oh, man. If I hear a siren in the background,
it's because we live in New York.
Yeah, we live in New York.
It's part of the environment.
It's part of
it adds to the
ambiance,
credibility of where we record.
Part of our ambiance. All right, guys.
All right, that's it though. Thanks for listening to Bold Bawdy. This was our first season.
Yeah,
and we're excited to get back to you early next year.
Season 2 coming soon.
Yeah.
Later, Gator.
Adios.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.